Let's look at another bidding example, this time for sample4.how. Let's place a bid of $310 on sample4.how and confirm the bid. Even though the previous auction price was $290, what you didn't know is that the current max bid was much higher. The highest proxy bid is never revealed until the auction value reaches that level. In this case, the system rebid on the highest bidder's behalf. You can see the result here. The auction has been updated to $320, one increment above your bid, and you are still shown as losing the auction since the auction value appears in red. So, knowing that there is a much higher proxy bid in the system, let's go back to our sample4.how auction and submit a very high max bid and see what happens. Let's submit a bid for $450. And again, carefully confirm we are placing the bid we want. Now we are shown as the leader in the auction with the current price of $360. We can infer that the previous leader had a max bid of $350, and the system has simply placed our bid at one increment above the previous leader's max bid. Even though we submitted a bid of $450, the system has applied the minimum bid possible for us to become the auction leader. This again demonstrates the effectiveness of placing a max or proxy bid. Now, in order to monitor the auction progress, simply refresh the screen periodically, either by clicking on the refresh button in your browser or pressing the function key F5 on your keyboard. If someone else places a bid that is higher than the current price plus one increment, yet still less than our bid at $450 plus one increment, meaning $370 or more, we will still remain the auction leader. Here you can see that someone has placed a bid of $400, so the auction updated to $410 with you still showing as the leader. And then, a short time later, your opponent has bid more than $450, so they are now winning the auction at $460. You can also see a history of how this auction is proceeding. Click on the number of bids for this auction and we will view the auction details. By clicking the auction participants link or the bid activity link, the screen will expand to provide additional detail. This bidding history shows the full bidding that has happened during this auction. Note that the current auction leader's maximum bid is not revealed in the bidding history, but your $450 proxy bid is shown because the auction has surpassed that value. Note also that the auction participants list includes those who have not yet placed a bid as well as those who have been withdrawn from the auction.